The cheetah is the fastest wildcat on Earth, capable of reaching speeds up to 120 kilometers per hour. With a slender body, long legs, and a tail that acts like a built-in rudder, it's nature's ultimate speed hunting machine. Unlike lions, cheetahs don't hunt in groups. They operate alone, relying on agility and pinpoint accuracy to take down prey in a flash. But after these high-speed chases, they're left exhausted and vulnerable to opportunists like hyenas, lions, or African wild dog. The cheetah is a symbol of speed, instinct, and fragility in the harsh wild. What happens when it picks the wrong opponent? This video takes you into the most surprising and unusual battles of the cheetah's life, where the hunter can suddenly become the hunted. Get ready to dive into the wild, where strength and brutality rule. In the wilds of Africa, the lion is the undisputed king of the savannah. A ruler with power, strategy, and teamwork. With sharp jaws and powerful muscles, lions hunt in prides, targeting large prey like buffalo and zebras. But not far from the lion's roar is a very different kind of predator, the cheetah. Unlike lions, cheetahs don't rely on strength or numbers. With a slim build, long legs, and the ability to go from 0 to 100 km/h in just a few seconds, the cheetah is the ultimate sprinting machine on Earth. On the dry, yellow grassland, a cheetah. Without hesitation, she charged, attacking head-on despite the difference in strength. Her maternal instinct overpowered any fear. The sudden strike made the lion pause. Meanwhile, the cubs disappeared into the tall grass, blending almost perfectly with the landscape. Up front, the mother stood guard, ears perked, eyes locked on every movement around her. Tired from the hunt, she stayed alert because one mistake could cost her young their lives. A group of cheetahs was resting in the shade under a tree when they suddenly spotted a lion quietly approaching. There was no roar. Just the powerful presence of the king was enough to send panic through the group. In an instant, the cheetahs jumped up and bolted into the forest, leaving behind a cloud of dust and the heavy footsteps of a relentless predator in pursuit. Next is the jaguar, the silent hunter of the American jungle. With the strongest bite of any big cat and excellent swimming skills, it can kill prey with a single skull-crushing bite. In contrast, the cheetah is the speed warrior of the African savannah and relies on raw power, the other on pure speed. Both are top predators, each mastering the hunt in their own way. Out on the sparse grassland, a mother cheetah and her cub were resting when a leopard suddenly appeared from behind. Bigger and more aggressive, it charged in without hesitation. The mother instantly stepped in front of her cub, growling in warning. She knew she couldn't match the leopard's strength, but she was ready to fight to the end. After a tense standoff, the leopard backed off and left. The mother, exhausted, stayed close to her cub, safe for now. Under the harsh sun, a leopard suddenly charged at two cheetahs resting near the forest edge. But the cheetahs didn't panic. With sharp reflexes and perfect coordination, they fought back hard. Outpaced and outmaneuvered, the leopard was forced to retreat, leaving behind two predators that may seem vulnerable but clearly know how to stand their ground. Out on the quiet savannah, a cheetah suddenly spotted a leopard hiding in the tall grass. Without hesitation, it charged in, launching a fierce attack to defend its territory. Caught off guard, the leopard had no choice but to retreat, slipping quickly into the forest. African wild dogs are master strategists of the savannah. They hunt in packs, working together with tight coordination and relentless pursuit. In contrast, the cheetah is a lone predator, relying on speed and pinpoint accuracy in sudden strikes. One thrives on teamwork, the other on individual speed. Different styles, but both are fierce hunters of Africa. Out on the open grassland, a pack of African wild dogs surrounded a lone cheetah, expecting it to back off. The cheetah was eating its kill out on the open grassland when a pack of African wild dogs showed up. They didn't rush in, just quietly closed in inch by inch from all directions. Surrounded and unaware, the cheetah let its guard down. Then, the moment it looked away, the whole pack lunged. In seconds, they snatched the carcass and took off, leaving the cheetah standing there, tired, helpless, and empty-pawed. The crocodile is a deadly ambush predator beneath the surface, silent, patient, and capable of ending a life with a single strike. On land, the cheetah follows its own path, lightning fast, solitary, and precise. One is a hidden killer, the other a speed-driven hunter. Two styles, two worlds, but the same instinct: hunt to survive. A cheetah bent down to drink from the river, unaware of the danger lurking just beneath the calm surface. Suddenly, a massive crocodile burst out of the water at lightning speed, clamping onto the cheetah and dragging it under. The attack was so fast, the cheetah could only thrash in panic. But against the crocodile's crushing jaws and brutal strength, there was no escape. In seconds, the water turned still again, like nothing ever happened. A cheetah lay hidden by the riverbank, its sharp eyes locked on every ripple in the murky water. A small crocodile was slowly crawling near the edge. The moment was right. Like lightning, the cheetah pounced, clamping down on the target and yanking it out of the water. This time, the crocodile became the prey. Two cheetahs moved along the water's edge, carefully stepping onto a fallen tree to cross. But the water held more than just mud and rocks. A crocodile was silently closing in from behind. In a split second, the cheetahs leapt to the other side, just barely escaping the predator's deadly snap. That bold escape came within a second of death. In the skies over Africa, vultures glide silently, waiting for the right moment to swoop in on an unfinished meal. They don't hunt, but they know how to take advantage. On the ground, the cheetah puts everything it has into each chase, fast, precise, but easily exhausted. The moment the prey falls, the vultures show up. One survives through speed, the other through opportunity. In the wild, no one is ever truly safe, not even the predator. A group of cheetahs was tearing into their freshly caught prey. But before they could fully enjoy the meal, a flock of vultures swooped in and formed a circle around them. The big, bald-headed birds crept closer, clearly aiming to steal the kill. The cheetahs growled in frustration. But faced with overwhelming numbers and the vultures' persistence, they had no choice but to back off. Watching helplessly as the scavengers ripped into their hard-earned prize. In the forest's edge, the cheetah lowered its head, quickly eating the prey it had just caught. But behind it, a group of vultures quietly gathered, inching closer with hungry eyes. Realizing it was surrounded, the cheetah looked up, let out a low growl, then stepped back. Too exhausted from the chase to fight back, it had no choice but to retreat, leaving the meal to the waiting scavengers. The cheetah had just taken down a young deer and was about to enjoy its meal when a flock of vultures suddenly showed up. They circled the carcass, waiting for a chance to move in. The cheetah stood up, growled, and charged, forcing the vultures to scatter. But only for a moment. Within seconds, the vultures rushed in from all sides. Outnumbered, the cheetah had no choice but to abandon its kill and back off. As the vultures tore into the carcass, another shadow appeared. A lion. Calm but powerful, it didn't take long for the lion to clear out the scavengers. It grabbed the deer and dragged it into the bushes, leaving the vultures behind, helpless and hungry. We just witnessed some unbelievable cheetah attacks. If you love wild nature stories and want to see more intense survival battles, make sure to like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss any of our amazing wildlife adventures. Small but not weak, the wolverine is a formidable predator with strength far exceeding its size. Weighing only 9 to 18 kilograms, it can crush bones with its powerful jaws and use its sharp claws to take down prey much larger than itself. Living in the harsh frozen landscapes of North America, Europe, and Russia, the wolverine is a master at adapting to cold environments. It traverses snow-covered forests, climbs towering mountains, and fights for survival in places where only the strong endure. An unrelenting hunter, the wolverine can chase prey for over 20 kilometers, taking down animals as large as a reindeer, a creature 10 times its size. Its territory can span up to 1,500 square kilometers, making it a solitary and proud warrior of the wild. Join us as we explore the journey of this icy warrior, the undefeated beast of the white snow. In the wild, the bear is not only a powerful predator, but also a symbol of the raw strength of nature, a majestic image that evokes both life and death in the struggle for survival. As the bear prowls through the quiet green forests or crosses fierce rivers, it carries within it immense power, with every step reflecting the resolve of a seasoned hunter. The hunts of the bear are never lacking in drama, as every move it makes exudes precision and ruthlessness, leaving prey with no chance of escape. Join us on this breathtaking journey as we explore the intense survival battles where strength and life intertwine into an inseparable dance. Together we will witness jaw-dropping and emotional moments where nature never easily lets go. In the freezing expanse of the snowy mountains, a tense confrontation unfolds as a pack of domestic dogs closes in on the wolverine, the skilled predator of this harsh land. The dogs growl, surrounding it on all sides, but the wolverine shows no fear. It stands firm, its eyes cold and sharp like the ice around it, preparing to face an enemy much larger than itself. The wolverine knows it cannot escape, but it is a born warrior, not only possessing extraordinary strength, but also an incredibly refined fighting ability. Every strike, every leap is carefully calculated to take down its opponent. Despite the large and powerful pack of dogs, the wolverine is not easily subdued. It shows no fear, courageously confronting the pack. After a fierce struggle, the dogs realize that the wolverine is not an easy foe to defeat, and they retreat. The moose, with its massive antlers and majestic presence, is one of the most notable animals in the dense forests. While strong and agile, the moose has little chance of escaping its fate when faced with the grizzly, a seasoned predator. The bear uses its superior strength and sophisticated strategy to attack, capturing this colossal prey in thrilling hunts. The battles for survival between the grizzly and the moose always bring dramatic moments where life and death are separated by just a breath. On September 18, 2020, along the Yellowstone River, deep within the majestic Hayden Valley, a life-or-death battle took place. The grizzly bear, with its boundless strength and seasoned hunting instincts, faced off against a courageous male moose. The heavy breaths echoed in the silent expanse of nature as the moose desperately tried to escape, but the grizzly's power proved unstoppable. With powerful, precise strikes, the grizzly ended the moose's life. As the moose lost its strength and succumbed, it marked a moment of victory for the grizzly, a successful hunt. Nature continued its relentless survival cycle. This scene is a clear testament to the absolute strength of the grizzly bear, while also reminding us of the harsh yet awe-inspiring reality of life in the wild. Within the heart of Yellowstone National Park, a heart-pounding chase unfolds between the grizzly bear and a herd of moose. The grizzly, with its massive body and superior speed, relentlessly pursues each step of the moose as they flee. Despite their agility and skill, the moose are not easily able to escape the pursuit of the seasoned predator. The thundering footsteps echo through the wild, creating a dramatic scene of chase, but today is an unlucky hunting day for the grizzly. The herd is simply too large, forcing the bear to retreat. The puma, also known as the cougar or mountain lion, is a powerful predator with speeds reaching up to 80 kilometers per hour and the ability to leap as high as 6 meters. With its agile body and exceptional strength, the puma is a skilled hunter capable of taking down large prey such as deer and elk. Pumas primarily inhabit dense forests and high mountains, making them one of the most efficient big cats in the wild. In this dramatic showdown, the puma silently stalks from a distance, its sharp eyes tracking every movement of the wolverine. With impressive speed and the ability to move effortlessly through the layers of snow, the puma is ready to strike. However, the wolverine, with its heightened instincts and quick reflexes, maintains the upper hand, never losing focus. As the puma searches for an opening to attack, the wolverine stands ready to counter-strike at any moment, never allowing its opponent a chance to strike. Every step the puma takes is anticipated by the wolverine, and each of its attacks is carefully calculated to strike when the puma lowers its guard. This chase is not just a battle of strength and speed, but a thrilling game of wits between two skilled predators in the wild. The deer is a mammal belonging to the Serengeti family, known for its large antlers and powerful physique. They primarily inhabit forests and grasslands and are capable of moving quickly to evade predators. Deer feed on grasses, leaves, and other plants, often living in herds to enhance their defense capability. With their majestic appearance and resilient strength, deer play an important role in the ecosystem. However, in a battle with the grizzly bear, a seasoned predator, deer do not easily escape death. Despite their speed and ability to defend themselves, the grizzly bear always knows how to utilize its superior strength, stealth, and precise attack techniques to chase down or take down its prey. The grizzly bear's hunt begins in silence as it stalks its prey, the deer. Moving quietly through the brush, the grizzly almost goes unnoticed by the deer. As the distance closes, the bear accelerates, chasing the deer with unmatched power. Despite the deer's desperate attempt to escape, the grizzly quickly lunges and takes it down. The hunt ends in a tense moment, a testament to the grizzly's hunting instincts in the wild. Not only are the attacks of the grizzly and black bears ruthless, but the hunts of the polar bear will also send chills down your spine. In the freezing Arctic, the polar bear is the ultimate predator, specializing in hunting seals for survival. But when food becomes scarce, they are not afraid to target a much larger and more dangerous prey than the seal. With a weight of up to a ton and sharp, long tusks, the walrus is no easy prey to take down. In the water, they are excellent swimmers and can defend themselves fiercely, but on land, walruses become sluggish and vulnerable. That's when the polar bear seizes the opportunity to strike. The grizzly bear, Ursus arctos, is one of the largest bear species, reaching up to nearly 3 meters in height and weighing over 360 kilograms. They primarily inhabit North America, Asia, and Europe. The grizzly possesses extraordinary strength, with the ability to run fast, climb trees, and swim with ease. With its sharp teeth and powerful claws, the grizzly is a formidable hunter capable of taking down large prey. Despite its massive size, the grizzly is incredibly agile and resilient in the wild. In the frozen forest, where life is an unending struggle for survival, a strange sight unfolds. The wolverine and the grizzly bear are not enemies but peaceful companions. The wolverine, quick and bold, moves gracefully between the rocks and snow, while the grizzly bear, with its immense strength and size, quietly watches from a distance, protecting its friend. Though they could easily become enemies in the wild, there is no conflict between these two creatures. The wolverine is not intimidated by the grizzly's size, and the grizzly has no intention of attacking. In this wild world, respect and coexistence are the keys. These two species live in harmony, sharing vast territories and helping each other in times of need. This scene is a reminder that sometimes in nature, strength doesn't come from victory in battle, but from the ability to live in peace and mutual respect. An unlikely yet powerful bond between two mighty creatures, the wolverine and the grizzly bear. The bear doesn't charge in immediately. Its strategy is to sow panic. When it spots a group of walruses resting on the ice, the polar bear quietly approaches, growls, and charges into the crowd, aiming to create chaos. In the ensuing panic, the adult walruses shove each other in a rush to flee to the sea, unintentionally leaving behind the young or weak individuals trapped in the confusion. Then the opportunity arises. A polar bear seizes the moment, capturing a young walrus in the midst of the chaos. The roar echoes with the adult walruses desperately trying to escape, while the smaller ones are trampled and trapped. The hunt ends with a bloody feast on the ice, a harsh reminder of the brutality of nature. In the rushing waters of the northern rivers, salmon stand out as a symbol of intense vitality, a relentless struggle for survival. They embark on a challenging migratory journey, swimming upstream through turbulent waterfalls, overcoming countless obstacles to return to where they were born, lay their eggs, and close a life cycle full of trials. But this is also the most dangerous time, as predators are lying in wait. Among them, the bear is the most formidable foe, a master in the art of catching salmon. The salmon spawning season brings a feast to the wild. Millions of salmon flood the shallow rivers, creating a bountiful yet brief food source. A single salmon can provide up to 4,000 calories, an invaluable energy source for bears, helping them build fat reserves to survive the harsh winter. Unlike other prey that requires pursuit and struggle, the salmon in their spawning journey seem to forget their survival instincts. They focus solely on moving forward, unaware of the lurking predators. That's when the bear seizes the opportunity. The intelligent bears know how to position themselves strategically in shallow waters where salmon are forced to slow down or leap over obstacles. With sharp claws and incredible reflexes, they easily catch one after another. Experienced bears can even hunt salmon with a precise swipe, while younger bears struggle to learn. The observed learn from the older bears, and over time their fishing skills become more refined. A fully grown bear can consume up to 40 kilograms of salmon a day, accumulating enough fat reserves to survive the harsh winter months when food is nearly non-existent. If you enjoy these moments, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you never miss any adventure. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next thrilling and exciting journey.